right, today my topic will be on love and passion. Before I start my presentation, I'd just like to share a little bit a story about my love when I was young and how it shifted into a different love. In terms of love, there are many types of love, and the love has to mix with passion in order for you to do and get the results that you want. So today, I'm talking about love and passion. Now, I'll tell you a little bit story about when the time when I was very young. I have a lot of love and passion for art. I love to draw, and I'm a good artist. So I come from a very poor family. Not the poorest of the poor, but however poor. When I talk about poor, it's because my mother has got one father, one mother, has got 15 children. So to take care of 15 children is not that easy. It's not that easy. So we live in a shop house. We live in a shop house, and we were actually staying above the shop house. The bottom part is actually, they're doing some retail business on, they're wholesaler for electricity and all those wiring and all those things, you know. So we were staying upstairs, and upstairs is not just my family. It's not just my family, because we have got my aunties, my second aunties, my third aunties, my fourth aunties. And all the aunties do not have one or two children. They have 6 to 8 children. So can you imagine a floor that has got 4 families, and I think we counted we have got 50 over people on just one floor. And we share one common bathroom, only one common bathroom. And that common bathroom is, you have to go downstairs. And downstairs we share with the shop front, and at the back there is another 4 more families, but they are older people, so they do not have very young kids. So as I was growing up, I have a very big fear of going to the toilet. Because you know why? We are not the poorest of the poor. We still have the flush system. We don't have the bucket system. But however, you know, when you do not have a lot of water and scarcity of water and paper. Now, the thing here is this. It became a dream for me. And that dream is that I want a dream to own my own toilet. To own my own toilet. It sounds ridiculous though, but that is what I want. And as I was growing up, I kept telling myself, I want to do well in life because I want to have my own toilet. I want to have my own toilet. And that was just a simple dream that leads me on in life. And like I said, when I was young, I loved to draw. I would love to draw anything. And because I come from a poor family, we do not have any pocket money when we go to school. We don't have. We will have just our oats in the morning, and then after that, we will walk about 1.5 to 2 miles to school, and then after school, we come back. If there is lunch, then there will be lunch. If there isn't, we have to wait until dinner. That is the kind of a poor family setup that I come from. However, nothing to do with my parents. They are a very nice couple. They are really very nice. They take care of the 15 children. And they ensure that every one of us, though we are poor, they send us to school, though we are poor. So, as I was going through life, I decided that I need to earn. So at 7 years old, I start to make a little bit of pocket money. How? Because in school, those days, they have this news where you report. Like yesterday, I went to the market and I saw a lot of fish, and my mother and myself, we bought a lot of fresh fish in and things like that. Then on top, you're supposed to draw an illustration of your mother. So what happened is I started to draw, and it was so beautiful until all my classmates began to envy me. Then I start to offer my services. I say, you want me to draw yours? I will go and approach those people who's got apple. Then I say, okay, let's do a bit of barter trading, you know. So I said, can I have your apple if I draw for you? Then they'll give me. Then I will start to look for someone with sandwich. Then I saw somebody who has got egg sandwich. I said, can I draw for you? Then he said, yeah. So I get the egg sandwich. Because their families, they're so fortunate. Their families have been giving them a lot of all this food, breakfast and everything. And because of that, they get jelak already, After eating some time, they get so jelak. But here, I need their food. So that's how I started. And then it progresses as I grow older, much older. I could see myself becoming an artist. And I was employed in a publishing company. I remember when I was probably 13, I started to draw for this company where they do a lot of copper tooling. And they give me little pictures that is in that size, but they asked me to enlarge it. Because those days, they do not have an enlarger. So I'm supposed to look at the picture and enlarge it, until very big. I'm so small. So I have to leave it down on the floor and start drawing it, And most of those pictures are like those beautiful Kama Sutra. Oh, did I say the wrong word, Kama Sutra? Something like that, And after that, they convert it to copper tooling. So I drew that and I deliver it. And each piece I draw, at 13 years old, I get 5 ringgit for drawing. 5 ringgit. And it was a big money to me. Because with that little money, I can hold a little party among my siblings. We go and buy biscuits and all this sort of thing. As I grow older, I see myself employed in an advertising company. Advertising. And that's my passion. My passion grew from drawing to advertising. Then advertising, I draw a lot, and then we do a lot of pictures, we do a lot of montage images and all those stuff. But nevertheless, I'm not satisfied with what I was going through. Because in advertising, they take beautiful pictures, and after that, they do a lot of airbrushing. Airbrushing and making the picture look so appetizing, so beautiful, and present to the world. After doing some years, I discovered that, what am I doing? I'm making a lot of fake things, I'm not making a lot of fake things. So I decided, no, I have to move on. Then one day, I met this guy, and this guy, he was in insurance. Then he saw me, he was very happy. He says, I'd like to meet up with you. So I said, as usual, I'm a very sympathetic person to salespeople, very sympathetic. So I said, okay, good, I see you. But then, boss called for a meeting, so I have to hurry off. Then, another time he came, very persistent, this agent. He came again, and then he says, I'd like to see you. I said, okay, sure. But again, I have to rush for another meeting. I couldn't see him for a few times. One day, I decided, I say, okay, I'm going to see you at an appointed time, and I want to meet up with you. He was very happy. He thought, wow, sure got sales already, other sales coming, a case. But I said, no, I'd like you to introduce me to the insurance career, because I understand that the product of insurance is so wonderful that if I were to buy 200,000, I'll be immediately paid 200,000 when I die. I want to confirm it with you. Is that true? And he says, yes, it's true. How could it be true? I'm already dead. I can't even confirm whether it's true or not, He says, no, that is true. It's a contract. It's a contract inside that says very clearly. So I said, okay, fine. Introduce me to your manager, and then that's where I get started. And nevertheless, from there, I have been in this business for the last 30 years. Love is such a big, powerful 4-letter word. A lot of people like 4-letter words. And this is one of the best 4-letter words I've ever come across. In the dictionary, love is described as an intense feeling, intense of a deep affection, a great interest and desire in someone or something. This is what the dictionary describes. If you have the love for what you are doing, that is a heart-to-heart thing. It's something that nobody can take away from you, because it's a heart-to-heart thing. There are lots of famous poems and songs written about love. I also know one song, which is actually, in Chinese, it's called 不了情, 不了情. I don't know how it's really sung. I'm not a good singer like Robert Young. But I know that 不了情 is a song that actually, even people, because of jilted love or whatever, they commit suicide. Can you imagine the power of love? The power of love. In this famous writer by the name of William Shakespeare, he has already demonstrated how many times about love and romance. To many of us, love means is romance. But to me, love is deeper than romance because it's a very inspiring, emotional thing. And of course, there are many descriptions of love and all these things. So I won't go through it, but today I'll be talking about true love.